we hit a rock, and we hit it sideways. The water is going to push this thing high. That's when we're going to get to the high side. The high side is the dry side. Really easy to remember. If you don't get to the high side, you're probably going to fall out of the boat, at which point you're going to need to get to another boat or get to shore, okay? The guide will let you know. If no one reacts and we hit a rock sideways and we're getting ridden up and everyone's on the side that's going underwater, you could cause the boat to flip. It is not a likely scenario on our beginner stretch, but it can happen. If you fail to listen to your guide and do what they do, or do what they say, it is very possible, okay? But it's rare. In that case, if that boat is now upside down, it is no longer a safe place. You need to either get to shore or you need to get to another boat on our trip. If you are holding on for dear life to the side of the upside down boat, you're going to be swimming for a while because guess what? Your guide is now preoccupied with getting the boat and getting it to shore. If I'm trying to swim the boat to shore and I've got 6 adults holding on to it, we're going to be swimming a while before we get out. It is much faster for you to just get to a right side up boat or the shore. We'll pick everyone up, make sure everyone's okay, and we'll keep going. Cool? I believe we kind of talked about how we use our legs to kick off things. If you see anything that looks nasty, you gotta look the side of the river. You see like tree branches sticking out of the water and you're getting swept towards it. Like on your belly. Michael Phelps your way away from that stuff. We don't want to go in there. It's not going to feel good. Aside from that, I think we've covered most of our scenarios here. And then that's when I ask the graders, like, how did I do? Did I miss anything? Does anyone have any questions? Yada yada. Tell me if you have questions. How much time does that take?
Do not push off branch, or do not push off rocks and branches.
Do not?
Yeah, for our customers.
Yeah.
We
Like,
don't
don't
ever
let-
want a customer
don't put
pushing
your paddle
off
off.
with the paddle.
I think that's the only thing that I can hear.
Oh, I didn't even know. I've never talked about that. Most of the time they just stare at you ridiculously. Oh, the one thing I do incorporate in my paddle talk right off the bat, this is like, if you think you're helping me by having your paddle in the water when I'm not calling a command, you're not. They're gonna make us start hitting things. I usually, and then sometimes you have to remind, especially for like your type A, like fails, never fails. Every time.
They're like, look at me. I'm wrong.
They're like, the boat's not straight. I need to straighten it. It's like, motherfucker, I wanted that angle.
So if someone's swimming and the only option is to get into another boat, like what's the weight limit, or if there's too many people and
There
then
is
like
no way.
There's nothing. Yep.
Nope.
Get them out of the water.
You get them out of the water.
I need my sunglasses. Look for my
You
It
throw
doesn't
them
matter
in
if it's
the-
our company or not.
Yep.
Get to a boat.
You throw them into the middle of the thing. I have never really seen, because the only
Another
times I...
company rescue.
No, I have.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have. Yeah, my... yes.
Okay.
I have pulled in another company's... Actually, funnily enough, it wasn't when I was guiding. I was out just play boating with some buddies on the Arkansas, and there was a single boat trip, and he fucking rapped in the first rapid, and it was lower water, so he was blocking the only way through without getting horrifically stuck. So he caught an eddy, small eddy up above, and made our one friend who didn't know shit about fuck hold the boat. Me and my other friend were like, let's go see what's happening, because they were just getting like down. There's a bunch of, it was Aspen Whitewater, I'll always remember, and it's literally like the picturesque Aspen family, just like perfect teeth, blonde, like, you know, long acrylic nails. Like, oh my god, what do we do? Like, they were very, yeah. People are not, especially, one of the things to remember, and I think I've touched on it before, is people are going to mirror your energy. If you amp up, they're going to amp up with you. When they amp up with you, they start doing dumb shit, thinking that they're helping you. Like, don't let them do. Like, if you know you're horrifically stuck, I sit there and I'm like, okay, everyone take a breath. This is good, because they're freaking out. If you're freaking out too, who knows what they'll do? It's like, everyone go, okay, let's find the rock. Okay, we're gonna have to move our weight around the boat. Yada yada. It's fine, when they calm back down. Every once in a while, you get yourself stuck on a more sketchy thing, and then like your boat's sideways, and you're all standing on the inside, and you're like, this is fine.
This is
fine. You're gonna be fine. We're just gonna rock it a little bit, and it'll just scooch on off, and they're like, yeah, especially in the Lower Canyon, I've done that 1 or 2 times. They're usually.
I did it the other day. I rapped somewhere in Fall River. With a bunch of Indians, and we were rapping around this fucking rock in Fall River. I was like, oh, this will be bad. And I was just sitting there like, all right, guys, everybody shift forward. Just go forward a little bit. And there was like water. We had completely hot tub. Like there was like no more inner tube. Like just like we were wrapped. But it pulled. They got enough weight over there. They pulled us out.
Yeah, if you move the weight right, even though it seems sketchy, it'll just peel right.
One of those guys fucking swam and he dislocated his knee. And then fucking whenever I walked up on him, he was like looking at it, and then he just went popped it back in.
Patella?
Yeah, his patella.
No, if he had dislocated his actual knee, there would be no walking.
Oh yeah, no, then his patella, and it was the first time, so we evac him. But
yeah, it's really easy to relocate a patella.
Yeah, it caught me off guard because I was like